Honestly, Kuya LA, if there's one thing I wanna reach at this point, I wanna actually experience ulit that I enjoy the sport.
Tama.
I miss that feeling that I'm playing it because I enjoy it. Like, I wanna be someone na parang bata ulit.
Yeah.
Na kahit kasi ang hirap, Kuya, ngayon, kahit sabihin mo na alam mo na, and may experience ka na, sometimes, alam mo yun, parang mas bumibigat, pero alam mo naman talaga, pero yung enjoyment, nasaan na siya?
Throughout the course of our career kasi, ang dami ng pressure, baggage, kailangan manalo, sleepless nights, kasi nga, we need to win. Nawala na yung essence nga na, teka muna, bakit parang hindi na tayo nag-enjoy? Talagang babalik tayo doon wanting to have that joy, enjoy the game, enjoy practices, enjoying the time with our teammates. I think it's a big word to say now for us na we need to enjoy naman.
Yes.
Kumbaga parang enjoy naman ulit tayo.
I would say hindi lagi ako nananalo ng bata ako. Most especially sa mga brothers ko, hindi ako nananalo.
May nakakatalo sa'yo?
Sa volleyball, hindi kasi nga ako marunong.
Okay.
So I started not really good at the sport. So parang lagi lang ako natatalo, tapos hindi ako first six. So wala talaga. So yung my experience when I was a kid in volleyball, hindi ako nananalo masyado.
Kaya palang galing mo nitong
Wow! Yun yung motivation ko. Kasi bakit ba hindi ako... The word talaga, banu talaga ako. Hindi ako marunong sa sports. So, I haven't experienced winning when I was younger.
Pero, anong age ka ba
I started mga 10, Kuya. Tapos, and then when I went to UST, dun ko lang naramdaman yung mga wins. Tapos from then on, palagi may mga talo, kaya sobrang iyak ako ng iyak ko natatalo. Pero pag mas madami na yung panalo. Ikaw, Kuya?
Ako,
Siyempre, yes.
Siyempre, oo naman.
Born to play basketball.
Siyempre, hindi rin parati na panalo, di ba? I started kasi sa school na hindi kilala sa basketball program during my time. That was 90s pa. I was in Don Bosco, Makati. Siyempre, hindi naman known. Siyempre, it's always been Xavier, Ateneo, Lasal, the usual. Even Lourdes, Claret, even. They're really good. Pero yung school na napuntahan ko, when I saan ako naglaro ng start ng varsity sa Don Bosco, Makati, we're not really known to be a winning school sa mga SBP Pasarel before or kung ano yung mga leagues. Pero parati kami sumasali.
Yes.
Yun maganda doon. Hindi kami tumitigil na sumali because alam namin na may pupuntahan din. Kahit natatalo, marami kami natututunan. Ako, personally, marami ako natutunan. Pero sa mga ligang labas, like when I play...
Lagi kang panalo.
Oo Pero matatanda kasi kakampi ko, hindi ako kumakampi sa same age ko.
Ilan taon ka nag-start maglarong labas, Kuya?
Ay, naku, bata
ba?
6, 7.
Wow.
Tapos sa mga kalaro ko.
Yun yung never ko na-experience ever in my life.
6, 7, tapos mga kalaro ko, mga 13, 15, mga gano'n na.
Galing.
So, I think the difference is, syempre sa amin, marami kami nagbabasketball. Hindi ko alam kasi kung that time marami volleyball, di ba, that time. So, yun. Pero,
konti pa nga lang nun,
diba?
Talo na ako.
Pero naman mas dumami naman panalo mo. Di ba? But, yun nga, sa akin, tingin ko, syempre may mga, mas marami pa rin yung, disappointing losses. Yun pa rin. Kasi if not, kung puro panalo ko, baka hindi na ako nagtuloy-tuloy mag-basketball. Yeah. Di ba? Ikaw din, di ba? Kung puro panalo yun, I'm sure hindi ka na mag-volleyball. Kasi wala nang there's nothing that you
try to prove, no?
Diba?
Kaya I was gonna tell sana na nung college talaga, I would always mention this. Nung natalo kami nung last playing year ko, Kuya.
Parang, I was there. Talo kayo. Sa feeling ko malas ako nun eh. Kasi game 2 yata yun, nanood ako. Hindi ako nanood.
Panalo,
di ba? Tapos game 3 nanood ako, talo lang.
Pero yun yung lagi sasabi, nung one of the most like heartbreaking losses of my entire volleyball career. If di nangyari yun, I feel like hindi ako maghahanap or hindi ko ma-realize na there's more to volleyball.
Kasi, diba? Importante pa rin na I think na you experience disappointing loss. Yun yung tingin ko na magpapatibay ng as an athlete. No, as an athlete. I think yun yung importante. Hindi tayo parating laging panalo. Kasi wala kang matututunan eh. Kasi if you always win, it will cover up lahat ng mga pagkakamali mo eh.
Di mo na napapansin,
Oo, hindi mo papansin yun. Kasi
panalo eh. Why would you correct?
Correct. During that time, hindi ko naiisip na champion ako at makukuha ko yung mga awards na to. Kasi, because when I was young, hindi ko naman kasi iniisip na makakarating ako sa sitwasyon na to. I'm just really a kid having fun, playing the sport that I love. No, alam mo yung nag-enjoy lang ako. Again, sa lahat ng mga interviews ko, I never dreamt of playing professionally in the PBA because because of my height. Yun yung number one that feeling ko hindi ko kaya yan.
Pero ngayon yung height mo yung kumbaga hindi, pero yun yung nag-set apart from other mga basketball players eh. Ganyan na yung height mo pero iba ka rin talaga maglaro. So you use it to your advantage talaga, kuya.
But yun nga, hindi ko naisip na makakarating ako kung nasan ako ngayon nung time na yun because I'm just enjoying eh. Kumbaga, enjoy lang ako. Laro kong basketball. Saan may basketball? Sige, punta tayo doon. Nakakaabot niya ako ng Batangas City to play. Imagine, nasugbo to Batangas City, naglalaro ako. Gabi So, uwi pa kami. So, imagine kung gano'ng kalayo nun. Diba? So, may mga ganun na kung wala lang, nag-enjoy lang ako. Diba? So, hindi ko rin naisip na I will, reach this, na ganito yung sitwasyon.
Actually ako, kuya, feeling ko I was too selfish naman back then. Just because natatalo ako, tapos lagi ko naiisip na parang, hindi, gagaling din ako. So parang lahat ng mga naiisip ko nun, gusto ko lang mag-improve because nakakahiya kasi na hindi ka masyadong magaling. So parang yun lang inisip ko. So yung mga, kunwari, championship awards, hindi ko alam na may mga awards pala dati.
Oh.
So parang na-realize ko lang now din na ang galing yung mga nung natatalo pala ako ng bata. Whenever I look at mga players na sobrang gagaling, lagi ko lang sinasabi na I want to be like them. Pero hindi ko naisip na magsa-champion. Ang iniisip ko lang lagi, I wanna be good. I wanna spike the ball like that. Parang never, medyo selfish siguro talaga nung. That winning mindset came in probably when I was in high school. When I was so lucky, I joined
in
UST. I was so lucky I joined kasi UST program na volleyball.
Ang ganda ng program na.
Yung sports program din ng UST na ang ganda rin talaga, kuya.
Diba
so
that time parati silang overall champion?
Yes,
parang ganun eh.
Yes, yun yung era na yun.
And funny thing is, just to cut, di ba yun nga yung school na gusto kong puntahan noong una? UST.
Oo nga pala.
Kasi nga, because of the winning program talaga.
Okay, nag-meet tayo sa blue side. Pero
di ba tayo
we love UST. I love UST. But yeah, I think I'm just lucky to be able to join a program that has a winning tradition. Kasi kung hindi ako nakapasok doon and I didn't get that culture na meron sila na parang you have to work hard, if you work hard, you're gonna win. So parang yun yung na-instill sa akin. So, nung una akong nanalo, parang it's not about actually winning din nung una. It's about performing well lang din talaga and eventually nanalo din talaga. Tapos pag nanalo ka na ng isa, parang nakaka-addict.
Correct.
Obsessed ka talaga sa panalo. So pag may talo, you just have, grabe talaga ako ng bata, kuya. High school. Siguro kunwari may 8 games, may talo ka may isa. Yung iyak ko mga 1 week. Iiyak lang ako ng
iiyak. Nakikita mo yung competitive level niya
Iiyak
It's not being selfish Nakikita mo yung talaga yung grit tsaka yung competitive level nitong
iiyak lang ako. Tapos parang isipin ko, lalo na kunwari, kasi most especially nung bata
So wait,
ko.
nakailan championship ka sa UST? in 4 years, baka 5. Hindi kaya, ang dami nun. Kasi, di ba, USD.
Parang 3 po.
Out of 4.
Out of 4.
Grabe. So, first
So,
year
lahat
naman,
finals
hindi ka
din.
champion, no?
Parang
Kasi
ganyan.
rookie year mo nung high school ka.
Parang.
Grabe, no?
So,
Lapitin ka rin talaga ng champion.
thank you. I'm lucky rin na lahat ng mga batchmates ko are all competitive.
At
So,
dalawa ka, choco mo dyan.
Creamline naman ako.
Creamline pala.
Ako.
Sorry, creamline pala. Creamline is 15 na yata, no?
Hindi, Creamline 10 ata. 10.
Nabawasan pa. Ang dami.
Pero,
Ang dami.
hindi, most especially kuya, grabe, pag may talaga, winning culture, parang,
Yeah.
yung feeling mo pag natatalo, parang, weird siya eh.
You will question, if you lose kasi na feeling mo wala sa winning culture yung team mo, you will question also yourself kasi na do I really like what I'm doing? Or tama ba to? I mean, may mga doubts eh. Pagka ganun. But sabi mo nga, kung mga nasa winning team ka o winning...
Hindi pa ako nawawalan ng... Probably
diba?
sa national team, wala akong med. Pero
champion ka
sa local,
lagi eh, di ba? Yeah. So,
part of
I think, tama ka. Actually, nakaka-addict din. Nakaka-addict din manalo. But, people don't realize, bago tayo maka-reach sa ganun, isang linggong iyak. Isang linggong iyak, sa akin probably.
Isang linggong iyak, isang linggong galit si coach, ganyan.
Diba?
Grabe.
Tapos kung grabe kayo patakbuhin because dahil sa nangyari, dahil doon sa ganun. So people don't realize na
actually,
hindi ganun kadali.
Actually, nakaka-addict manalo. Para for me, it's an obsession. Yung preparation and paano ka aabot sa ganun. Kasi hanggang ngayon, yung work ethic natin, kuya, parang, alam mo yun, since alam mong ganito, what it takes to win, you'll work
yung preparation.
The same way.
But, again, hindi siya smooth sailing na preparation. No? There's a lot of disappointment. Diba? Hard work. Probably injuries here and there. Diba? Wear and tear. Diba? Yung mga ganun na nangyari. But, pag nakadating ka sa punto na yun, grabe, you want more. You want more. I mean, I don't know. She has more championships than me.
Pero nakakalimutan mo yung age mo.
Oo. Bali wala.
You would always think na you're this person, na this age, and you can perform this way.
Yeah.
Lalo na pag, syempre nga, we're...
And the hardest...
Nasa part na parang...
Tsaka the hardest part of being obsessed sa winning is kung paano nyo ulitin yung championship na yun. When I left Ginebra, the last time we won the championship, honestly, that was 2023, 22 or 23. Yung Bay Area. Yung Bay Area Dragons. Every conference, it was very disappointing for me in a sense that parang wala akong magawa eh. Kumbaga parang syempre I'm not in the same boat na I'm not in the same level na before. But if I think about it every day, like the last time we won the championship, that was the last time I played. I mean, honestly, nung hindi na ako naglaro, we didn't win. So ako, being selfish and being a competitive player, iisipin ko, maybe that's the problem. Diba? So why not? Siyempre, I cannot question naman the coach or I cannot question the management. Of course, we cannot do that.
Yeah.
Diba? Decision pa rin ng coach yan.
Yes.
Diba? So, but as for me, I'll take that kumbaga parang pride na, wait, the last time kami nag-champion, that was the last time I played.
Yeah. And that's your motivation also,
kuya. Motivation to get going.
Yes.
If not, na inassign lang ako as a head coach.
Yes.
Every day, yun yung motivation ko. And then every time I play, I'm ready. Diba? Something good happens. So, thank God. Diba? Nagkakaroon pa rin ng ganun. Diba? So, but, tama ka, nakaka-addict, nakaka-miss. Pag hindi, I'm sure, natalo kay last conference. Ngayon, yung Thailand ninyo, for sure, yung training camp nyo na yun, grabe yan.
Literally gonna die. But I'm excited. You know what? I think one thing that helps us also to keep going, it has to be balanced, kuya. Parang, mananalo ka, syempre sometimes pag hindi ka, sabi mo nga, pag hindi ka natatalo, hindi mo makikita kung ano pa yung mga kailangan niya improve. So we're just very, very happy it happened in this way. So we have time pa rin and we have chances to
And
get
plus,
back there.
At saka, you guys, kayong nasa team ninyo, sa team ninyo, compare kasi doon sa team namin, basically, sa team namin sa Ginebra, marami na mga bago nung umalis ako. But sa team ninyo, alam nyo na you guys are winners. You guys are champions. So you know how it takes already to win. So kung hindi man kayo mag-champion now, okay, reset tayo, back to basics tayo. Alam natin kung paano manalo. May blueprint kayo 'Di ba? So yun, pag bumalik na naman yan, dire-diretso na. Sabi ko nga, nagbakasyon lang kasi kayo. Ang tagal nyo kasi nagbakasyon Greatest heartbreak ko. Naku, hindi ko matanda. Actually, madami. Hindi kasi ako I'm the type of player kasi na meron kasi akong motto in life na yesterday ended last night. Alam mo yun? Para akong
You have to
move on Although it's not easy. Hindi ko sabi napakadali. But I really have to be a goldfish Alam mo yun? Parang kailangan tayong short-term memory tayo as an athlete. Lalo na sa amin. Kasi yung games natin, pak, dire-diretso. But hindi ko kasi, yung version niya kasi, yun nga, tulad na sinabi niya, napapayak siya. Ako, I have no time na, even if we lose a championship game, even if I lose a championship game.
Even when you were like younger, kuya?
Yeah, no. Because nga, okay lang kasi I'm just enjoying. Gusto ko lang mag-basketball. Okay, talo tayo. Sige, saan ako pupunta ngayon para makapaglaro ulit ng basketball? Whether it's in Batangas, sa province ko, or whether it's in school, sa varsity school ko. Even in San Beda, madami akong... Actually, nung high school ako sa San Beda, my last playing year in San Beda High School, that was the worst finish of San Beda High School in history. 4th place. That was the worst. And that was my time.
Yeah.
I was the team captain. That was my last year. Everyone knew already that I'm gonna transfer to Ateneo. And gustong gusto kong manalo ang San Beda nun because nga, hindi na ako magsistay. That's my
last year
na. And ending, that was the worst finish of San Beda High School in history ever since pumasok ang San Beda sa NCAA. 4th place. Yun yung hindi alam na maraming tao. But after that, it was very heartbreaking, 'di ba, sa akin. But in the end, when I transferred to Ateneo,
you have to move forward.
I have to move forward. And the next day, okay, dito na ako maglalaro ng basketball. Then, isipin ko parati na I have to learn something from that feeling. That I always make sure that feeling will not be, the same as this year or this week. Or ganun ako Ganun, even now.
Pero I think that I said that was one of my most heartbreaking losses lang was because it was my last year. I didn't realize na magkakaroon kasi ng professional league. That's why parang, oh my God, my last game, I never thought na parang, oh my last game, wala, talo. And wala ka ng chance makabawi, most especially in the UAAP, Kuya LA, di ba? You wanna graduate na
siguro
manalo ka, pero yun.
My biggest, hindi ma-regret, my biggest disappointment also is me just the whole 5 years ko naglaro sa Ateneo, I only had 1 championship. Yun lang yun. Sa sobrang laki ng ginawa sa akin ng Ateneo, who I am right now, my values, my character as a player, it's because of Ateneo also, is yung isang beses ko lang sila napapanalo, napa-champion. Hindi pa ako yun kasi nabasa ni Enrico, diba? I was a rookie or sophomore pa ako noon. But during my days na ako na, parang wala akong nabigay. So like sobrang, yun yung until now na sabi ko sa sarili ko na hindi ko na ulitin every time na I play sa isang team, even if it is professionally. I always make sure that I'll get something. Kahit isa o dalawa. Yun lang yung biggest disappointment ko sa when I was in... isa lang. Out of 5, 1 lang ako. And my last year pa was, we almost got out of the Final 4.
Oh my God.
Parating ganun ang story, di ba? Yung ganun. So, ang hirap nung feeling na yun, yung ganun. So, I think that's my biggest sa akin yung disappointment sa sa career ko. That's why siguro after nun, here we are.
Yeah.
Di ba? It made us really strong. Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally, di ba?
You know what? Honestly, Kuya LA, if there's one thing I wanna reach at this point, I wanna actually experience ulit that I enjoy the sport.
Tama.
So, I mean, I miss that feeling that I'm playing it because I enjoy it. I still enjoy it. But syempre, iba pa rin yung it's your job already. It's something na...
Kumbaga wala ka ng bagay sa likod.
Oo.
Kumbaga, ito ako, tatalon ako na wala akong bit-bit. Ganon.
Like,
just let it fly. Kumbaga,
like I wanna be someone na parang bata ulit.
Yeah.
If you could go back to that days na parang you play because you enjoy the sport, you love the sport, you just wanna learn about the sport. And now, that's I think my mentality every single day I go to practice.
Tama.
That I'm a kid again, in a candy store, trying to learn everything still. Na kahit kasi ang hirap kuya ngayon, kahit sabihin mo na alam mo na, and may experience ka na, sometimes, alam mo yun, parang mas bumibigat, pero alam mo naman talaga, pero yung enjoyment, nasaan na siya? Parang, as an athlete na, most especially, hindi ko naman din talaga goal to be a professional player. So, yun lang yung hinahanap ko. And kung may gusto ulit akong abutin ngayon, and my holy grail, it would be something na I wanna enjoy it again.
Actually, tama si Eliza na, at this point of our careers, na sinasabi nyo nga, parati kami nananalo, parati kaming, marami kami na kukuwang awards, no? I think we tend to forget also nga, tama na, paano ba kami nakapunta sa ganitong sitwasyon? Diba? How did we get here? Diba? Paano ba? Nakwento ko kanina, I'm just a kid, just enjoying the game. Same as Eliza, na, she's just a kid, talon lang ng talon, di ba, na nag-e-enjoy. Pero ngayon, throughout the course of our career kasi, ang dami ng pressure, baggage, kailangan manalo, sleepless nights, kasi nga, we need to win, di ba? May pressure na talaga. And work na namin to, ito na yung ginagawa namin, kaya kami nakilala because of this. Nawala na yung essence nga na, teka muna, bakit parang hindi na tayo nag-e-enjoy?
Why did we even start doing this?
Yeah. So I think that's a great point na sinabi ni Eliza na talagang babalik tayo doon, parang career natin parang gulong. Diba? Umiikot lang. So, una, nag-enjoy tayo, tapos nagkakaroon tayo ng career path, tapos andito na, ito tayo sa taas, di ba? Nandito tayo sa peak ng career natin, tapos ito, pababa, kasi may mga bagong players na, bata na. Now, nandito na ulit tayo sa baba, wanting to have that joy and, enjoy the game, enjoy practices, enjoying the time with our teammates, di ba? So, nandito na kami ulit sa point na yon, and which is, I think it's a big word to say now for us na we need to enjoy naman.
Yes.
Kumbaga parang enjoy naman ulit tayo.
Parang now kasi for me.
Yun yung gusto kong tama siya na holy grail namin
Holy
ngayon.
Grail. Definitely.
Of course, nag-enjoy kami.
Don't get us wrong.
Don't get us wrong. Nag-enjoy kami. Siyempre, sino po naman yung nag-enjoy sa ginagawa namin?
Yes. We get to do the job na we love.
Oo.
Pero syempre iba pa rin yung ironas ng
tama siya actually. I agree. Totally
parang
agree.
now kasi Kuya LA, this is just for me, everything is too technical. Everything is something na parang efficiency. It's something na tendencies, lahat. Ipag-aaralan mo
Magdadrive ka, isipin mo, teka, ano bang gagawin namin tomorrow?
It's all planned out. System, routine, routine na rin
Teka, mag-workout pala ako tomorrow. Ito pala yung program ko. Ano kayang program ko? Ganun. Wala na yung nagdadrive ka.
Na-excite ka,
listening music na, volleyball na. Or basketball na ulit ako.
And you know how to react to those things, Kuya LA, na parang, pag may something na nangyari, parang, how do you react? Ngayon kasi medyo plan out lahat So, nawawala yung parang, yung natututo tayo kung paano mag-react sa mga things na biglang dumating. That's why I want actually then also, kuya, na parang, alam mo yun, na yung, I play with emotions again. I play with pure heart again. Yung something like that. I mean, Holy Grail.
Yeah,
But
Holy
I am so grateful
Of
kung
course,
ano man yung meron ako, o
100%
nasaan
tayo.
ako. Yes.
Tama yun. But
Grateful. Still grateful.
sobrang grateful tayo and thankful tayo sa kung nasaan tayo at kung ano yung narating natin. But yun nga, yung Holy Grail na gusto namin at this point of our career is really, I have to agree with Lai.
Wow.
Talagang
Kuya Andy,
Kailangan-
thank you. Isang karangalan lang
Diba?
nag-agree ka.
first time yun First time. Pero yun, maganda yun. In the end of the day, we really have to enjoy, 'di ba? And yun, yung mga batang players ngayon, I'm sure hindi
Hirap.
nararamdaman.
Hirap yan, Kuya Andy.
Kasi meron silang meron
Standard
silang
eh.
standard na oops, Alyssa Valdez, ito nakuha. I want to be the same like her. So, pak, trabaho. Hindi nila na mamalaya na oops, teka muna, step back tayo. Enjoy lang tayo. Kasi yun ang ginawa ng idol ko, nag-enjoy lang. Alam mo yun? Wala na sa kanila yun. Diba? So, yun yung Holy Grail. Tama.
Galing.
Not only in sport, but in life.
Yes. Have to
Not only in sport.
balance
but in
everything
life.
talaga.
Balance everything.
I think one of the tips na also I'm trying to apply and trying to actually work on is, in a way, don't compare yourself
Oh, yeah.
to other
Yeah.
people or
You
players.
can idolize.
You can idolize, you can look up to them, you can see kung ano yung ginagawa din nila. Pero to compare na parang, dapat andun na rin ako or dapat andito na rin ako, dapat nagagawa ko rin. Parang you don't have to put pressure in yourself. You just have to have a standard
Yes.
also, and goals, small goals.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing na minsan nakakalimutan natin eh. Kasi we have our own strengths and
Yeah.
weaknesses, and we have to play on those strengths and try to actually siguro mas kilalanin yung sarili kaysa mas kilalanin natin sila by comparing ourselves to them. Kasi minsan when we compare ourselves, nakakalimutan natin, nasa na ba ako? Ako na ba? I mean, di ba? Parang yun yung thing na minsan nakakalimutan natin because we're too fixated on just like being, I have to be like this, I have to be like this. I'm trying to actually apply and that
Sa'yo.
also to myself, most especially now. So, sana magawa ko. I have to actually
Grabe, no?
consider myself.
Ang isang Alyssa Valdez, kinukumpara pa yung sarili sa isang tao. Lahat nga ng volleyball player, ikaw nga ang kinukumpare nga sa'yo. Gusto maging katulad mo. Ano ba naman yun?
Okay, next. Parang talo na naman ako dito.
Next.
Oo nga eh.
Gusto pa pala siya.
Parang ako yung lugi eh, no?
My next Holy Grail. Oo nga, no? Honestly, just like my career in basketball, no, I never expect or I never dreamt of playing basketball, 'di ba? Sabi ko kanina. And now, definitely I never, 'di ba? Hindi ko dream talaga to be a coach. No, I want to be in the management side. Yeah, I want to be in the management side. But binigay sa akin yung coaching. So I think there's, in life, you will really never can plan eh. Ako, lalo na ngayon, naniniwala ako na there's always a purpose. No, there's always a higher purpose sa mga hindi natin planong bagay na ginagawa natin ngayon. Just like now, coaching, I always tell to myself and sinasabi ko to sa mga kaibigan ko that I will never be a coach.
Oh my God, sinasabi ko yun.
Oh, I will never be a coach.
Kinabahan ako. Kinabahan ako.
I will never-
I would always tell
Diba? Kasi
na parang I cannot be a coach.
yan yun. Ay, hindi ako magiging coach. Ayoko magiging coach. Ganun ako parate. I always say that. And now that I'm here,
You actually like it?
siguro something new in my career right now after playing basketball. Might as well, I'm here now. Might as well
Enjoy it.
enjoy it and do it with the best of my ability. Just like when I was playing basketball. 'Di ba? Na parang, andito na ako eh. 'Di ba? Ang isa kong iniisip also is, there are a lot of coaches and players na gustong mapapunta sa posisyon na to. Na gusto nila na gawin tong ginagawa ko. Pero in the end, sa akin binigay. 'Di ba? So, ano na lang. So, kumbaga parang sa akin, I'm
sa'yo
grateful
din talaga.
ako. And I think there's a higher purpose kung bakit ko ginagawa to.
And you're destined talaga siguro to be there.
Yeah.
Kuya.
So, since I'm here already and doing it already, I would say that I want to have that, the same, yung holy grail dito as a new career, new chapter sa buhay ko. I want to have a holy grail naman as a coach. Kung ma-reach ko yung gusto ko as a coach. No, so of course to win no. I think more than that is winning as a coach now. Siyempre hindi ka na naglalaro eh. 'Di ba? So ginagawa mo to not because only for yourself but for the team, sa mga players. And now being a PBA coach or professional coach, I'm not only giving opportunity sa mga players. I'm not only giving good life sa mga players dahil pag ginagamit ko sila, 'di ba? I also have to think of whenever we win, I give good life sa buong family. Sa mga anak nila, sa asawa nila, pamilya nila. I mean, let's face it.
Yep.
'Di ba? So every time mabigat, matindi ang baggage sa isang coach kasi hindi lang players ang tinuturuan mo, tinutulungan mo. You're teaching the utility staff na umaasa sa atin, yung family, 'di ba? Hindi nila naiintindihan 'yun. 'Di ba? So yun yung kailangan. And imagine if I can be successful and to reach that holy grail doon sa career ko as a coach. Marami akong mapapasaya. Marami akong matutulungan.
Even the fans, Kuya.
Even the fans.
Yeah.
Even the fans or even
the community.
But again, it's not easy. I don't know how can I enjoy at the same time doing this job and responsibility. Baka bumalik naman ulit ako doon sa area na parang gulong as a coach na dito, simula ako, proving myself way up, and then, di ba, yung babalik lang.
And we need that, Kuya, in our lives, di ba? Kailangan meron pa rin tayong discomfort and we'll try to figure out ano ba bang mga things na pwede natin gawin. I think one of the things I wanna do or my holy grail would be to put up a volleyball school or a school for sports. Kasi nga, I feel like honestly, I can't see myself coaching, but I feel like I can also in a way help naman in other aspects, like inspire the kids to be.
You're doing it, which sport. You're doing it now with the Eliza
camp.
The camp. Yeah.
So this is like I have my free camps now, but eventually I want to have, if my ultimate goal is to have a school for sports.
Pero imposible talagang hindi maging coach to.
Kuya L.A.
If I'm honestly lang, if I'm a volleyball player na bata ako, I want to be coached by, sino yung iniidolo ko na volleyball player, di ba? Ganun talaga.
I'd say kasi Kuya L.A., hindi kasi ako yung in terms of as a volleyball player, hindi ako yung
leader?
Magaling sa skills.
Kaya nga may mga assistant coaches eh. Ikaw naman, hindi mo naman yan. Kaya naman may mga assistant coaches eh, di ba?
Hindi, pero yun nga, if opportunities like there naman, you really wouldn't know if you haven't tried it. So, we'll see. Pero ultimate
the school for sports.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm with you there. No? I want to...
And not just like players, Kuya Elea. I wanna also make sure na coaches are being respected, referees, all the mga lahat. Kasi I think if the community is healthy, mas mag-grow and mas lalaki pa tayo as Philippines. I mean, 'di ba, in the national. So
tayo, we're getting better.
You're getting better.
Volleyball men's, women's.
Oh my God, most especially the men. So that's what I'm looking at. Sobrang something na I wanna do. I wanna have a healthy community in sports.
Yeah.
Putting up a school for sport. So, I feel like when I was a kid kasi Kuya, walang masyadong volleyball clinics.
Mm-mm.
So, sa dami ng mga gustong mag-volleyball, aspiring young athletes, wala silang mapuntahan.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need some academy or school para kahit papano yung gap na ang daming mong gusto mag-volleyball, wala sa mapuntahan. Pero ito yung mga potential future na athletes natin But hindi natin sila aalagaan. If we want to sustain and we want to maintain the quality and level of competition right now that we're having. So we really have to also take care of the grassroots program.
I totally agree. Kasi ngayon sa social media, pag nagsiscroll ako, mga volleyball players, like, parang nagsiscrimmage, ano ba tawag mo sa ganun? Yung nagbavolleyball na laro sa mga basketball courts. Ang dami mga players na na-feature na, mga mapalalaki, babae, different genders. Ang gagaling na rin maglaro.
Yes.
At saka they're diving in the
and wala pa yung
covered courts,
yung mga proper training
Exactly.
So, yun yung and I wanna put up an academy kasi syempre at the end of the day we wanna ignite their love for sports. And it doesn't mean na kunwari start ka sa volleyball ka na. So it's gonna be okay if you try other sports, baka mas fit ka pala sa other sports. So we wanna give them that opportunity to learn, to figure out kung ano talagang gusto nila. And just like that little motivation na wala nga clinics ng mga bata tayo masyado. That's why we wanna do this for them. Kasi we wanna see sports to get bigger and actually, better pa.
What I like with, sa amin dalawa, ako sa basketball naman, ganun din ako Nag-basketball camp ako, diba, before the pandemic. I think I ran it for 7 years. Basketball, 7 years, diba? The method basketball, diba? Tinigil ko lang after pandemic. But, yun yung goal mo talaga if you really want to give back sa community. And you know that there's a lot of talent out there, no?
Kasi yung point, kung ako nga Kuya LA, kahit pa paano natuto mag-volleyball na wala akong idea about it. Walang proper. How much more yung mga bibigyan ng opportunities or marunong na talaga.
Saka may resources.
Yes.
I'm sure wala ka pa sapatos dati nun.
Ay, wala.
Tinan mo. Diba ngayon, lahat na nagba-volleyball. May mga knee pads na, may mga
Actually.
Diba? Diba?
Wala akong sapatos nga.
So I think we can, kaming dalawa, especially we came from a same province in Batangas. Pero in Batangas, we will start it.
Yeah.
Diba? We will start it.
Ito,
That's our holy grail.
Holy grail.
Holy grail.